Hi everybody, I've been updating my server rack. So as you can see, this is my server rack from previously. So it's less bare. So if you look to the side, you'll see in plastic wrap I've taken my server, which is the HP 380DL. I've taken that out and decommission it because of the extra power. You're looking at two redundant power supplies of 700 watts each, so obviously that's going to take a lot of current, and in these days people can't afford that. So also there's my a computer that's 80X case with simple Intel i3, but I only use that for quickly getting on the web. Down here, this is my recent build. So this is an i3 with 5 drives, 1 terabyte each, so that's 5 terabyte of storage, and that's running Truenas. So I'll give you a look at the Truenas instance on this server. And on this server I actually have Home Assistant and Plex. So I'll show you the rest of my upgrade. Above that is my old Dell PowerEdge 210-2, which I use to back up the server down here, and that runs Fedora Linux, and that's got a 2 terabyte hard drive, so I use that for backup. It's off at the minute because obviously saving energy, but down here this is on 24/7. In the background you can see my switch and some various networking equipment, which mostly is out of service, but that's just a 5-port TP-Link switch, which is connected to the 3 computers here, the 2 servers and the desktop. Up top I've got a KVM that connects all 3 computers. That allows me to use one mouse and keyboard and the monitor that's suspended on the wall. That's a laptop monitor that's been converted for use as it's light and needs to be off most of the time because you don't need a monitor with these servers. They all have web interfaces. So here's my new addition. This is my Synology NAS, which is a new addition to my network, and that's got 2 1 terabyte hard drives, and that's for saving photos, videos, and that runs Plex and File Manager and a variety of other services. So that's on 24/7. So that's the 3rd network device in my home network. So I only have to use the backup services of the other servers in my rack. So here I have an Android tablet which is being mounted on the wall, and this runs my Home Assistant. So Home Assistant is just starting up, so shortly that should boot into Home Assistant. Yeah, it's now loading the data. It's going on to the dashboard. Just loading. I usually don't have this on all the time. I generally only put this on when I want to check the status of my appliances. So there you go, it's just loaded up. So you can see there's the output of my CCTV cameras, one at the rear of my back door, and the other one is suspended at the front of the house. So they're my CCTV coverage. And I've got my music player. As you can see, if I bring it in, there's the main bedroom display. That's a Google display, Nest. There the cameras. I've also have a player, which is a majority hi-fi player, and when that's on, I could control that from this touchscreen tablet. And on here, if I switch to, I'll switch to that part of the dashboard. So I've just switched everything over to a better view. So that version of Home Assistant, this instant, is running on Truenas, which is on my server, and that server also has Plex. So that's all for now, folks. That's a roundup of my changes to the network. So hopefully that will serve me for a few more months until, you know, I decide to add something else. At the minute, the larger servers are being made redundant, so I'm just using more efficient, less power hungry devices, thanks to Qnap NAS and the Truenas server. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed looking around my home network, and yeah, so that's all I'll be working on till after Christmas, and hopefully next year I'll be able to go on to some new exciting projects as you know, more projects come onto the market, more gadgets, and I may diversify and decide to do unboxings or something else. But for now, you know, I've got most of the projects over. I've got my Home Assistant, I've got my Plex server, you know, I've got various projects that I've got on my NAS, and I've got all my movies, all my photos. So yeah, that's fine for now, and that's all for now. So if you need any help, just leave a message on my site and I'll get back to you. Anything you want to know about my networking equipment, or about projects I've have on my channel, George Tech Tips, then obviously you're free to browse my channel and post any questions you might want to ask. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye.